As you can probably tell by my eyes, I'm feeling like shit. I really am just feeling like shit right now. So, part of that's just because I'm out of shape, but I don't really have much of a way to lose the weight besides going to the gym, which I can only do so often because I don't have a ride to the gym. And I could walk there, but I'm not gonna walk to the gym on the side of the road. I've done enough walking on the side of roads, so I'm just tired of doing that. Um, yeah. So I suppose that I am awaiting a mental asylum or something. I'm awaiting asylum. I'm waiting for Trump to open up the asylums because probably I don't like. I'm not gonna do anything to get put into an asylum. Uh, but that doesn't mean they won't put me there eventually because I do have a diagnosis and I did attempt suicide years ago, and that might be enough for them to say, okay, this guy did it once, even years ago, we're going to put him away. So they might put me away into into an asylum. And then I don't know what. I did just stay there until the society collapses, I guess, which is probably going to happen. With any luck, the diet they'll have me on there, I'll lose weight. Maybe there will be a few cute women there. I don't know. That's all. That's what I can hope for. But more than likely, it's going to be just chaos. Uh, the mental hospitals I've been to before, which are different than asylums. Like an asylum, they keep you there for a long time. And mental hospitals, they keep you there for a long time, but you always get out, you know? Like an asylum, like you're not guaranteed to get out. Like, you might just be there the rest of your life until you die. So, which I don't think is going to happen just because I think the society is probably going to end before I die, you know? I don't really know what that's going to look like, but I don't see these asylums sticking around for. I actually don't know. Like, I don't know how long they'll be around. But uh, they'll probably be around a while. I don't know. I just don't. I don't see them like lasting. Or if they do, like I bet they let people out eventually. I don't know though. It could be just like the old school asylums where you don't get let out for like your entire life. I don't know. I don't really care. My life isn't really great as it is, and I don't really have a way to get like a house or like a wife or kids. Maybe a wife and kids, but like I don't have any money, so I just be depending on my looks, and I'm fat as fuck right now. So I don't know. These are just excuses. I really don't care, but yeah, I'm just a fat fuck drinking Pepsi right now, but but yeah, these asylums, they're called mental institutions that Trump wants to bring back. That's who's bringing them back. Who's opening them up is Trump, and I agree with everything Trump has said that he's going to do. Like, I've agreed with everything. Even this, I agree with. I just wish I didn't have a diagnosis myself because I don't really want to go. But yeah, I know there's some people who are just like completely insane who need to be in asylums. Apparently, it's just I don't think I'm one of them, but they're gonna think I'm one of them probably. So whoever they is, like the cops or the whoever takes you there, the hospital people or whatever, the whoever takes you to the mental asylum. But these things haven't even been implemented yet because Trump isn't yet president. He's just president elect. But he's going to open them up. And I'm going to be stuck in one probably because they'll look at my record. They'll say, oh, yeah, he attempted suicide in 2015. He needs to be placed into an asylum. That's what I think's going to happen. I don't think they're going to look at my life now and say he's stable. He's not doing anything wrong because I've just been in and out of hospitals for the past like 6 years. And I'm not going to say like maybe I have this mental disorder, but then again, maybe the meds I'm on are weakening my body and mind. So I'm hoping they give me better meds at least, which I think RFK Jr. is like tasked with reforming even the psych meds that you get, so that I get, but that anybody gets if they have a diagnosis. So I'm hoping maybe I'll get like, I think psilocybin. I think that was a good drug to take for my diagnosis. My diagnosis is schizoaffective disorder, depressive type, which just means that you can't really tell what's real, what's not real sometimes, and you're sad a lot. According to them, like, I can tell what's real, but like that's the definition, basically, though. But yeah, these asylums, they're going to be opened back up. And my only hope is that I really don't know. It's not like it's that much better for me on the outside. Like it really isn't. Like it's like this. It's like I'm in an asylum, but it's called the world, and I still have to take drugs. So so yeah, there's so little Pepsi left in this. I don't know why I closed it. Let's see. But it's not like my life is that much better on the outside. It's like I just sit around all day, and I'm getting a job soon. That's the thing. It's like the same thing as being in an asylum, except you're in an apartment which is smaller and worse, and you have to work and pay for your drugs instead of just being taken care of. So it's actually worse. It's actually just worse being on the outside. So I can only hope for an asylum. Is the saddest part, is that like I still don't want to go, but like it would still be better than like my current life. So yeah, I still don't want to go, but like objectively, like there's so many things that would be so much easier if I were on the inside in an asylum. Then that's the sad part. Like that's how bad my life is. It's just yeah. But if I'm on the outside, I at least get to see my mom. So that's good. But they can probably do like visitations and stuff. So like my mom will probably be able to visit. But I'm not going to want to see her that much if I'm inside there because I'm just going to be like, I actually don't know. I don't know how an asylum would be. I'm hoping it's more orderly than what the current hospitals are like. The hospitals now are just crazy. There's like people punching each other and yelling and screaming, and it's just like I don't know if the asylums are probably going to be medicated well enough. They're probably going to tell you when to shower, have times for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do that now, but it's not as orderly. And with Trump, it might be more orderly. Like, I'm more conservative minded. Like I'm more of a conservative than a liberal. And one thing about conservatives is that they're more conscientious. and what's the word? Orderly. They're more conscientious and orderly. So, like, they like to have things in order. So do I. And when things aren't in order, it's really fucking stressful for me. Like, so to have some structure to like be on the inside of an asylum might be better for me. The sad part is like it might be better for me than being out here. Because when I don't have like a structure, like a job, and even having a job now, I have to take the bus through like a basically like a dirt poor, dangerous city. It's just like I don't know. It just drives me nuts. Like it's just yeah. So an asylum would be like safe. I wouldn't have to work. I'd get everything I needed, and I wouldn't have any outbursts, and I wouldn't hurt anybody. Not that I have like outbursts, but like uh, I don't know. Like I've never like hurt. I've hurt. I actually I don't know. Whatever. I got into a fight in a mental hospital because I didn't want to get injected with a drug. I didn't want to get an injection, and the drug is kind of experimental, and they name it some ghetto name. Um, and it's just like I did not trust. I don't trust the current people who work in the mental health institutions. But with Trump in office, like he might fire a lot of these people and hire new ones who aren't as bad. So that's my only hope, you know. And I don't want to go to an asylum, but like it might not be that bad compared to what this is. You know, it's just, I'm always scared and stressed out uh, in the world that I live in because the society is like basically crumbling. So everybody's driving fast down the roads. You're about to run over everybody. Everybody's got a gun, which isn't a bad thing, but like even the criminals have guns, and like that means that like you know it's just dangerous all the time. You can't go on a walk at night or even during the day in the city that I'm in. Not the city right now, but the other city that I live in. I'm at my mom's place right now, and it's just like craziness. But Trump's gonna eliminate a lot of this craziness, which is good. I just wish I didn't have a diagnosis. But I'm just gonna look at it like an adventure and just roll with the punches. I might even lose weight during this whole process, which would be great. I'm not usually this fat. I've been this fat for like 3 years, but I've always been a thin guy. I just haven't been thin for a while. Anyway, that's all I have to say. They're bringing back. Trump is opening up asylums. You know, mental institutions, and yeah, it's scary, but yeah.